Hello NinBuzz, my name is Casadorper fect and today I'm bringing you a Pokemon Black Wi-Fi battle here. I don't remember the name of my opponent, but it doesn't really matter. I am Dominican, I live in the Netherlands, and I learned to speak English by watching videos on YouTube, so excuse my grammar if it's real bad. But yeah, you gotta deal with it. If not, well, I don't have any other option but just to say to you guys, thanks for watching so far, and until the next time. But anyways, I'm gonna lead off with my Starmie. I'm gonna go for the Surf right away because I saw the Typhlosion lead, and I thought, well, even if it's Scarf, it's not gonna be able to deal too much damage to me because it's a fire type and I'm a water type. So I'm just gonna go ahead for the Surf. It's gonna predict that and go into Melodic. Melodic is gonna take it rather nicely, and I'm gonna go for the T-Bolt, and it's still, even a super effective move, it's gonna take it nicely. As you go for the Mud Spore, which is gonna lower the electric attacks power, which means I'm no longer gonna be able to KO the Melodic. So I have decided to switch out into my Rage Steel because I think that's the better choice. As it goes for a Recover, I'm thinking right now, well, I think the best choice is just to go ahead and stop Stealth but my enemy predicts that and goes for the Magic Code, and instead of me having the Stealth on his side, now he's got the Stealth Rocks on my side, which means I'm totally screwed because I got one Focus Sash Pokemon on my team. I don't remember which one it was, but I don't think I get to use him in this match. So he's gonna bring back the Typhlosion, as I'm gonna bring back the Starmie, thinking that he might go for a fire attack, and my predictions were right there, which is really cool. He's gonna predict the Surf probably and gonna go out into this thing. As I go for the Recover rather, because I know he's probably gonna switch. I'm gonna probably scare him out, and that's what happens. He's gonna send out this thing. I do not remember the proper name of this Pokemon. All I know is the pre-evolution of Torterra, the 4th generation grass starter. But I'm gonna switch out into my Victini since I know that my Starmie could go for the Ice Beam, but this Pokemon is probably holding the Evolite, which is the stone that boosts the defense and special defense of non-fully evolved Pokemon, or Pokemon that can still evolve, which is pretty cool. But a Choice Banded Create from Victini is definitely gonna be able to take it out. The Pokemon is going down, which is good. Now it brings out the Porygon XP instead of C. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and switch on to Rage Steel since I know I can resist any move from his side besides from T-Bolt. But even though he could use T-Bolt, I am pretty sure that I can take it quite nicely because I do have a lot of EVs investment in my special defense of my Rage Steel, so I will be alright. So what I decided to do right here is, you know, I thought maybe the Porygon C is Choice Scarfed, maybe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just paralyze it and make it slower so any other Pokemon in my team could pretty much outspeed him. But my enemies makes a good prediction right there and goes out into the Melodic, which is gonna activate the Marvel Scale, I believe it's called, the ability of Melodic, which is gonna allow it to boost its defense because of the status problem. Which means the defenses of Melodic at this point are higher than its special defense, or her special defense rather. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to hit the Melodic really hard with the T-Bolt. It's not gonna do too much, but I'm very certain that at some point I'm gonna be able to take it out because I do have Recover on this thing. And even though Melodic is also carrying Recover on its move pool, probably, I'm not sure. I think it does because, I mean, a Melodic without Recover is a Pokemon that is not gonna get anywhere. But he's gonna continue to go for the Scald as he gets burned in the previous, you know, turns. But it's not gonna bother me too much because as long as I have enough HP, I can always switch out and just have my Nature Cure activated, which is gonna recover or make my Starmie healthy again and remove the status problem. My enemy is gonna go for another Scald, as you can see, and it seems like he's only spamming this, probably hoping for a critical hit, which is not gonna happen, which is rather nice for me. So at this point I'm guessing, well, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for another Recover because I really wanna be at full health. I'm just being extremely cautious right here because I know my luck, and most of the time whenever I think I'm gonna win this match, you know, I always get critical hit or, you know, hacks to death. So I just wanna be sure to have full health before I start attacking again. As you can see, my enemy decides to go into the Typhlosion again for absolutely no reason, in my opinion, because I truly don't know why he actually did that. Maybe trying to bluff me the Scarf or any move like Hidden Power Electric, I don't know, but I'm not gonna fall into that, so I'm just gonna go for the Surf and finish it off as he brings out a Shuckle, switches out again. I don't even know what he's doing at this point because he's just switching out without thinking, and I'm gonna go for another Surf, and he's gonna bring out the Melodic again. Well, it seems like I am gonna be able to take it out because I'm pretty sure I can leave another Scald. See, by by the experience that I had before with the Scald that he was using against me on the previous turns, I know pretty much how much damage it's gonna be doing, and I know that I can leave a burn afterwards as well, so I can always just recover again. So at this point he brings out the Scyther after I finish off the Melodic, and I'm gonna predict the Sword Dance or maybe the Night Slash or something like that, or X-Scissor. Whatever it's gonna be, I decided to go ahead and switch out into my Nidoking because it's Poison type. It will probably just resist it, but my enemy did a really nice job and pursued my Starmie, which is gonna be enough to finish him off. So my Starmie goes down and I bring out my Nidoking, Ice Beam to the face, and I'm just gonna finish off the Scyther, which is rather nice as it brings out the Porygon C again, and I have a perfect counter for it as I told you guys before. He decides to go for the Ice Beam, lock himself into Ice Beam, because I've never seen like a Porygon doing something else rather than just Ice Beaming, Thunderbolting, and try attacking and stuff like that, and Dark Pulsing, because it's just the way Porygon C works. But I'm gonna go ahead and Thunder Wave it, but it's still I won't be able to to paralyze the damned Porygon C. It brings out the Shuckle, which is gonna take the Thunder Wave, and then I'm just gonna go for the Iron Head. As you can see, what I'm trying to do here is para-flinching him to death, which is in the end gonna work because I think I get a Paralyze somewhere in the near future here, or maybe a Flinks, or I don't even remember what happened, but oh, look at that, I just finished him off, which is nice. Okay, I think he's got only one Pokemon left, or two Pokemons left, I don't remember quite correct. I think he's got one left, and that's gonna be the Porygon C. As you can see, as I told you guys before, I don't think that Porygon is gonna be... Oh wait, look, at this point I was like facepalm because I always thought it was choiced in some way, but it's not. So I goes for the Conversion, and Conversion just makes your type invulnerable to the opposite type of your enemy Pokemon. In other words, if your enemy is Steel type, you can transform into Electric type, which resists Steel, which is a very good move on his part. So he's gonna go for the T-Bolt, almost take down my Hitmontop as I finish him off with a Mach Punch. Really good game, I guess. If it's not his last Pokemon, I believe it's so. Yeah, that was a really good game, guys. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to NinBuzz because it's a really cool channel. If you want to go ahead and check out my channel as well, link will be in the description. And I thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Peace.